So, Invincible Season 3, Episode 7, all I gotta say is, wow, that was like one crazy episode, and I want to see the next week's episode, because, spoilers ahead, there was 18 different versions of Mark / Invincible, whatever you want to call them, evil ones that came from different dimensions just to wreak havoc on Earth, on this Mark's Earth, because apparently Angstrom Levy isn't dead. Like, what? His face was just imploded by Mark, okay? His brain's not in his skull anymore, just flat across the ground, okay? He should have been dead, okay? I'm not going to say that this episode wasn't cool and entertaining in the sense that we had like 18 different Invincibles, you know, wreaking havoc all across the world. But the way that they got there, because Angstrom Levy isn't dead, is one of the dumbest things ever. I can understand that maybe he was still conscious, like in breathing maybe a little bit, but he should not have enough, you know, cognitive ability to open up a portal to go to his doctors that were on standby in a different dimension. I don't know if that makes sense, right? We saw his face just plastered all across the floor, so how in the earthly world is he able to make a portal? Okay, he can still be breathing and, you know, maybe just like pass out because of like blood loss and his face no longer being intact, but he shouldn't be able to do what he did, okay? Besides that, great episode. Rexplode, no longer with us. He literally exploded his own skeleton, which was cool and sad at the same time, because he finally wasn't annoying, and I wanted him to have his happy ending with Ray, but, you know, that didn't really work out. Also, Eve, her leg got broken by an evil Invincible variant, so that kind of sucks. Mark and Cecil kind of working together, kind of not working together, because Mark still hasn't made peace with Cecil, but, you know, the world is literally being attacked by a lot of Marks, so Mark needs to do something about it. What else? Oh yeah, Mark gets offered to lead the Guardians of the Globe, which is interesting because the Immortal and Kate kind of just retired to go off and live their own life, and a lot of superheroes just didn't make it because they're fighting Viltrumites, evil Mark variants, so they're not going to stand a chance. So that kind of sucks, but Mark declines the offer because he's still not, you know, on good terms with Cecil. Oh yeah, in the very end, we see Conquest. I mean, I'm not familiar with the comics. I just know that Conquest is probably some really important Viltrumite that's like really ruthless and powerful, that Mark is going to have to fight him, but Mark isn't really in the right headspace, because he even tells Conquest, is like, hey, I just really want to hit something really, really hard with all my force, but you might think Mark's gonna pop off in the next episode, and I really hope so, but as we've seen, you know, when you're not in the right headspace and you're out for like vengeance and just trying to just hit stuff, it ain't gonna go so well for Mark. That on top of that, Mark can't really fight and he always gets beat up, so hopefully he does something next episode, maybe, I don't know.